I was awake for 5 days, I think. I was hit 3 times. First time I could have went. Second time I could have went. The third time, it was at the point that they said you're liable to get an infection in that knee because of that. And when I got aboard ship, I was there just for one night. I laid aside this guy, his chest is all blown out. This guy over here was just about as bad, you know. There's more bad people in there than me. I was nothing to compare to what they were. So I didn't think I should be there. So I went and slept there that night, get up the next morning, went up topside, and when they're loading cargo, take it in, and they made that announcement, I went and left all my stuff there, jumped up on the railing, jumped in the air, got a hold of that big ball going down, and went down with it on the other ship, and went back on the island, and went back to the front line. I had one in the shoulder. When I was in a hole, I had a urinate. I was in a hole one time, laying down like this, and it blew it this way. It just made a mark like that. Corpsman came over and patched it up and says, "Get going." And the other time was the first day on the beach. I got hit down in here. Then about 3 times more, they missed me. Yeah. I dove into the bushes one day. It was probably the 5th day or something like that, after I got hit. And I ended up with a mortar shell right in front of me. It didn't go off. You know, it was when it was launched out and put down there. It didn't go off. So I cleared everything around it, put a little flag up so they could see it, so everybody would run into it until it detonated. I'm not proud of it, because after the war was over, I went to occupy Japan. I was there for 8 months occupying, and you couldn't find nicer people. And we had to shoot and kill them because of one guy leading them. Then we had to start going north on after we secured Mount Savasi. On the 6th day when they raised the flag, we were there when they raised the first flag. Stand there and watching it. That's when I got hit there, 6th time, 3rd time. And we had our fights here and there as we went along. They'd shoot out, and you wouldn't even see them. And there was coral from a volcano. They'd blend right in. And
because they were in that whole series of tunnels. And,
all over the place. One was called Bloody Gulch, and I helped 3 of us. 4 of us took a corporal up. He was wounded. Put a stretcher out and took him up. And on the way up, they didn't like me because he went shot right by my ear, almost blew my ear apart.
Wow.
And then my sergeant, this was way back in the 1st or 2nd day, my platoon sergeant, he was laying behind his machine gun, was wearing a machine gun. And a bullet went right through his head. And we were all in the back there, and this other sergeant said, this guy's going to get him. I said, "You want me to go too?" And I said, he said, "Yeah, go ahead." So 3 of us went up, put him in a poncho, took him down to the beach, but he was already dead. Good man, I haven't seen him go. Then on the way back from going around Mount Savasi, we had to climb on a rock fence because of the landmines. And I happened to look to my right like that, and I seen my buddy going into the air. He stepped on one, blew him in the air. I seen him going up, and I seen him coming down and landed in a hole that the bomb made, you know. He was there holding his rifle like that, and his helmet cockeyed, dead. Like I think all the time, I said, there's a hell of a lot better men than I am that died, and why did you get me in here, you know, stuff like that. I was only 19, I was I went with, signed up, when I signed up, I had the opinion that I wasn't coming back. When I first went in, my older brother was a colonel in the Army. And he said, John, whatever you do, take your training serious. And that's what I did. And I contributed a lot of that to my survival. I didn't have to go, because I was valuable to my job. And I said, no, I'm going to go. I'm American. They're going to check my country.